Welcome to Passion Changes Everything. I want to thank everyone that's been tuning in, giving us views, giving us listens. Thank you for giving us advice on the podcast for the viewers at home. If you don't know who I am Corey Reed, K-O-R-E-E-R-E-E-D. And this is my co-host, Eugene Allen III.
What's up? We're excited. We're excited today. Well, first of all, I think it's the first time we're actually shooting in the morning. We're usually we're usually at night. We're at night with it. We're outside, so first, if you hear birds chirping and stuff, I'm sorry, I can't control that. And then we have a good guest today, all the way from SoFlo, right?
SoFlo, South Florida, man, Broward County, man.
Let's go, Corey. Let's go. Introduce
man.
Yeah, we're taking it down. Hold on, let me get my DJ voice. We're taking it down to the dirty South. We got Goodfella Uno in the building on the ones and twos. What's good, my guy?
What's up, y'all boys? Nice to meet y'all, man. I'm happy to be here. Like you said, early morning. Ready to talk to them.
Get
up
it
with the boys, man.
Yeah, so obviously just a little background on the whole how we ran into Goodfella. So my cousin Josh down there in Miami Heat territory. Go Lakers.
Shout out to Josh.
Yeah, go Lakers, baby.
go Lakers.
LA vibes.
Man. Stop playing with us, man. I'm a LeBron James fanatic, but my team is the Heat, man. So, I'm going to take every win we get with some pride. So we second that one last night.
Nice. Pick up the win.
So shout out my guy, Fly Guy Josh for the connection.
One of the flyest I know, man.
For real. He's always been that way.
I know.
He's always been that way. Facts, because that's he's cousins with the, he got the New York blood in him.
I already know.
Facts. All right, Corey, let's go.
Let's get it. All right. So first and foremost, thank you for being on the show.
No
I can
problem,
give the
man.
whole background.
I appreciate you having me here, dog.
No, absolutely. So I want to know first and foremost, how was the weather down in Florida?
Yo, it's crazy. All right, so look, it was raining. The sun came out while it was raining. It stopped raining, and now it's like getting sunny, and I bet it's gonna rain again by the time we finish this interview. I'll let y'all know. I promise you.
Typical Florida weather.
Typical Florida weather, dog.
It's typical.
Off and on. It's funny down here, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into it. I want to hear your background story, how you got into music, all that good stuff. Take over. This is your podcast. Take over.
All right, here we go. So Goodfella Uno started. I was a basketball player. Crazy. Played ball for my whole life, 18 years, good 19 years. And then I was always writing, freestyling at practice, freestyling at games, before games, get the team hype, always doing all that. But I never made actual music. But I always had the talent to write and rap and freestyle, doing all that. So my mom was in the choir. She sang. I was always around the church. And then I went to Tallahassee at probably 2016, around that time. Around that time, yeah, 2015, 2016. My homeboy passed away while I was up in Tallahassee. Went through crazy depression, bro. And also we lost the crib. The reason I went to Tallahassee, we lost the crib down here. Foreclosed everything, and then boom, went to Tallahassee, tried to start over, called it restart. My homeboy passed away. I ended up coming right back home. Just going through it, man. Ended up coming right back home. Linked up with my other friend, Josh, Mitchell. He ended up building a studio in the back of his house. And my homeboy Keontae brought me to the studio the first day. We were just playing around and then freestyling. And then I ended up falling in love with the studio, man, and just started sleeping there instead of sleeping on my grandma's couch. So it was either his couch or my grandma's couch. So I definitely chose the studio couch. Started recording, sleeping there. Next thing you know, boom, BET, Revolt TV, dropping albums on Apple Music.
Whoa. Come on. You got to say some of it.
We made it.
Too much. I didn't go into details, but all that started happening, and here we are, man. Here we are, for real. It's a blessing. We're truly a blessing.
Absolutely. So did it actually happen just overnight? Because a lot of people say that, but it takes time.
I wish it happened overnight. It feels like it happened overnight, but it definitely not. It definitely didn't happen overnight. I would say I started recording about 2017, like March. And I'll say now, I wouldn't even say I made it yet, but we're definitely getting some buzz, definitely getting the attention that we deserve and that we've been working for. So it's definitely some time, sleepless nights, man. Like, I'll be falling asleep on the couch. My homeboy Josh should be up mixing. Oh, this is a different Josh, not Floyd. I'll call Floyd Floyd, and then Josh. So my homeboy Josh should be up mixing. I'll be falling asleep, and then I'll wake up looking at beats, writing. He'll be sleeping. Then he'll fall asleep. Yeah, man. We don't put. It's been some time, some fight, arguments.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say there's no blood, but definitely some sweat, tears.
Come on, that's the path to greatness right there.
We had to, man. We had to, and now we're here, man. So
that's still insane. 3 years, 3 years of grinding.
That's still quick though.
That's fast. That's
still
fast.
fast.
I picked it up. I wish I could show you. I don't have my old music, but the music I was making before this, like I said, I didn't know how to make music. I didn't know how to make music. I just knew how to. I knew how to rap. I knew how to write. I knew how to rap. So I found beats and was just rapping. Like I didn't even have hooks sometimes. I would just rap. And then I don't even know. I think one of my boys said, "Yo, you gotta find something that separates you. Find something that make you different." And I remember, I don't know, I had a song on my first album, The Perfect Storm. It was called "Do What I Wanna." And after that song, I found that a crazy vibe to the song, a crazy flow, something that fit me but wasn't like anybody else.
Yeah.
And ran with it. Really ran with it. Just ran with it.
That's so. What separates you? What makes you different in the music world? What would you say?
Like, you got the ones that can rap, and you got the ones that can make music, and you got the ones that just sound good over beats. You feel me? Like, you're not really saying much. Excuse me. You're not really saying much, but could just make music over beats. So it's not. I'm not saying it's bad, but sometimes people like to, when they're listening to music, they like to hear what you're saying. They hear the catchy boom, the catchy this. Like, it's like, oh wait, he really just said, like, you hear the beat, the beat knocking, and then you catch that. And it's like, yo, he really just said that over. Let me run that back. He was able to put that here. Like, that's crazy. So that's what I like to do. I like that catchy boom where it's like, yeah, I caught you. You didn't expect that.
Yeah.
It's gonna always be lyrics. Like,
that's
favorite rappers.
Oh yeah, who's your favorite rapper? I was just about to ask you that.
My favorite all time GOAT, and I'm gonna argue till I go, man.
We got time today. Lil Wayne. That's the wordplay. You can't hit on that.
You can't beat him. You can't beat him, bro. It's he took the rap game and really just
100%.
stretched it to the farthest degree.
Yeah,
like,
you can't argue that.
His wordplay is stupid, bro.
Like, you can't. There was nothing you can mess with it. Like Jay-Z, I love Jay-Z. Don't get me wrong. Rapping bar for bar. I love Jay-Z. I got whole Jay-Z almost every album.
I'm big Jay-Z fan.
See, I'm not.
See,
I think Jay-Z's overrated. I think Beyonce's overrated. I really do.
Jay had the bars though, and you got to respect where Jay came from. Like, he really was on the corner, and
you got to think he really started his rap career at like 26.
Yeah, they told
26, 28.
Like, they kept telling him no.
That's
like,
different.
They kept telling him, no, you're not good. Like, you're not good at this. This is not for you. He's like, I bet. I'm making my own. I'm gonna make Rock Nation. This is me.
Yeah, like, that's
I can't
crazy.
Tell me anything now.
Yeah.
And he came in. You gotta think, like, so Lil Wayne, Lil Bow Wow, or Bow Wow, whatever he wants to be called. These dudes came into the game at like 14.
Yeah, baby.
Exactly.
Literally 14. Like Jay-Z was literally 20. He was punching
bro.
30. He was
20,
on the
At that time, you were an old rapper.
Yeah, you're an old rapper.
You're really old. You're about to retire pretty much sometimes at 30.
And you gotta think, the stuff that Jay-Z says in his lyrics, like he deadass was a millionaire before he started rapping.
Yeah, he keeps it 100% real.
Like, that's crazy.
Nah, he's a good businessman too. Hustler.
Oh,
he's a hustler.
Exactly.
Through and through.
Hustler, man. You can't. I just can't knock that, and I just gotta respect him. Respect him for that.
Right. So, I gotta say, Corey. So who's your favorite? Who's your favorite rapper right now?
Core. Core. Someone no one's ever heard of, Core. That's my favorite. You already know. Core.
I know him.
If you don't know Core, Philadelphia rapper, K-U-R, just look him up. Because he just spits pain in his music.
Yeah, that's like Corey likes that pain music. I dare to say one of my favorite artists now, like obviously, I mean Drake's just the GOAT, but like I won't even say Drake. Big Sean.
I wasn't even going to like that's just given. Drake is
Drake is
you like Big Sean?
Big Sean is
Drake is just given.
I like
Drake
that.
Is Drake.
I fuck with Big Sean heavy. His lyrics, just listen to his lyrics. Like what he says.
It's just sometimes it don't sound like it fits. I don't know. It's a weird, but he's always gonna give you something. That's one thing I could say. His lyrics are gonna always boom.
No,
off his new album, listen to Feed.
Oh, it's crazy.
Feed, Corey. Feed.
The new album was crazy.
So you gotta put me on. Now I gotta listen to it. I like Big Sean. That's a weird pick.
I'm telling you right now.
Rapper. I respect that.
Big Sean has this bar in Feed, and he like how. I mean, this is more like producing. How he produced and merged like these two lyrics together. Just listen to it.
I'll listen.
Hey, listeners, listen to Feed by Big Sean. I'm telling you right now, it's one part of the song. It's tough.
This album, he's learning how to put it together. Like he learned, it's like he's learning. I'm learning how to piece these lyrics. Like it's such good lyrics. They just weren't fitting. I feel like they weren't fitting with some of the beats he had. But this album, he's putting it.
I had to check it out.
I love it.
All right, so how do you feel? Both of you guys. Corey makes music too. Corey loves music. He's always been passionate about music.
Let me know how much you're charging for a feature. Let me know how much you charge.
Like Corey makes music. Hey, freestyle GOAT, Corey. We haven't even told the podcast listeners about him freestyling, but we're not gonna go there.
Yeah, don't no.
A lot of it's not PG. That's what I'm gonna say. It's aggressive. Now, but both of you guys, how do you feel about Russ?
I love Russ.
Some people hate Russ. Like they just
Sherwin.
hate Russ.
Shout out to Kellen Sherwin if you're listening to this. Russ is the GOAT. Sherwin hates Russ.
Yo,
I like Russ a lot.
Russ is he does everything to his own songs. Like he's elite.
Mixed, mastered, produced, sings, raps, all by Russ.
How you feel about him, Goodfella?
I gotta respect him. I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to him. I haven't listened to him, but I have to respect him. He's doing it independently. He's doing everything himself. I heard he's doing the producing.
Yeah.
He's putting the tracks together by himself and all that, but rapping, all that by himself. And, you try to respect it. It sounds good. I've heard, like, when other people are playing, it sounds good. Or what I'll see on Twitter, sounds good.
He definitely wasn't sleeping. If you wasn't sleeping for 3 years, he definitely wasn't sleeping.
He's got thousands and thousands and thousands of songs. It's crazy. Like, his catalog is unlimited.
Yeah,
so he got it.
So are you signed to anyone or looking to sign anyone?
Looking into
it.
Looking into it. So how do you feel like the big thing, the big talk right now in hip hop culture is just Drake talking, if he goes independent, how big of a game changer it would be just for the rest of the hip hop world? How big of an impact do you think that would be?
Independent. If Drake goes independent, it would be probably one of the biggest moves ever, musically wise. But I don't think he's gonna do it just because he's already gotten so far. But if he were to do that, that would change the independent game.
But that's a Drake move.
It's Drake.
That's a Drake move.
It is a Drake
He doesn't
move.
need anyone. He literally doesn't need anyone.
He doesn't. That's the scary part.
You think it's actually that big of a move if he does it now? Because Drake could fart on a record and it's going to get 1 million plays.
Exactly.
Everyone's like, Drake dropped news.
Drake dropped? All right, let's go look. So it's like, it'll be huge. It'll still be huge because nobody has ever stepping away from those big family labels, those big Universal, Epic. Nobody has stepping away from those and actually competed with them. You get me? So
Absolutely.
For Drake, if Drake were to step away and he'll still be competing, like literally probably beating some of them.
He will be beating them.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
He's beating them.
Probably beating most of them. Exactly. That would be the craziest thing. And it's all going to his pot. That would be Man, the only Drake
power moves on him.
Yeah, that's a Drake thing, because you gotta think. I don't know who he's signed to. Let's say it's Universal,
I think
whatever.
it's Universal. I'm pretty sure it's Universal. He has a joint deal with Universal, and his OVO's under.
Yeah.
Under
Let's
Universal
just say,
and all that, so.
bro, you think the amount of sales and streams and everything that takes from Universal.
Yeah.
One artist.
Exactly.
One artist
Exactly.
has
The
that
biggest
power.
artist.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. The biggest artist in the world really saying, yeah, no, this is me. I'm taking this off.
yeah,
under my control.
what that dude did, he's like, what he did for Canada. Yo,
yeah, what he did. Listen. He came in. He signed with Young Money, Cash Money, and he was so good. What they had going on didn't even affect him. That was the craziest.
like, it's crazy.
It didn't affect him. That man, he said on the verse, he said, "Got a label, but I'm still independent." Something like that. And I was like, whoa. Whoa.
And that, like, those verses hit a little harder, especially when you're an artist.
Exactly.
Because you understand that grind.
Exactly. It's like, do I really want to give this money to a label when I can take it all to myself? But you look at it as a coming up artist, you get that huge label push. And I'm not saying the Universals or the big ones like that, but you get you a good label push and a label that's actually gonna invest the money into you. And also you have to work. That's one thing too. Artists forget. They get up there and they get lazy, bro. They get up there and it's like, all right, we made it. Cool. Like, I signed, I got my advance, I'm good. Nah, bro, you got to pay that back. You got to make them record sales. You got to drop the video. You got to keep it keeps going, bro. Once you're in that system, it keeps going.
What would you think the benefits would be to kind of just stay?
Or staying independent.
Yeah.
Staying independent. The benefits would be your own control. Like, you have literal control of everything that's happening. Creative control, management. When you want to drop. What to drop, what songs to drop. You don't have to go through an A&R. The A&R doesn't have to approve it and all this. You have to go to the label execs and get approval. You get all that through you. The only thing is you're doing all that yourself, which is a lot, bro. You don't get them like how they see the billboards in New York, and you could get that possibly as an independent, but to get to that level is rare. Like I said, Russ, man, you gotta respect them. If you don't like them, you have to respect them.
Yo, Goodfella, I don't want you to be signing somewhere and have you sound like fucking 6ix9ine and shit.
Nah.
That's his favorite rapper. Oh boy.
I'm telling you. Oh no.
Oh.
Nah, I'm telling you now, bro. Any contract, anything I sign, anything I do, we're gonna make sure it's all me. That's why I'll never change my sound. I'll never try to flip who I am. I'll never try to portray an image that's not me. I'll never, ever, for no label, no amount of money, nothing can make me do that. So if they can't accept that, then I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'm doing fine like this. But I would love to have a label. I would love to sign. But hey, I'm not going the extra. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, don't sell out.
Nah, never. I can't. I can't. I don't put, like I said, we don't put too much time into this. Like, my mom coming home like, where are you? I don't see, like, I'm not seeing you. I've been seeing her for probably like a whole week, bro, because she's working. I'll go straight to the studio or sleep at the studio. So it's just, yeah, bro. So
that grind, that passion, baby.
Passion changes everything. I was about to say it.
Exactly. We put too much into this to just let somebody try to flip it all. And we good, man.
Anybody listening, I do have a price. I will change. I will turn into 6ix9ine for $1 million cash. $1 million. 6ix9ine this and 6ix9ine that. I'm changing up the whole image.
Give me $1 million up front. You got it.
$1 million cash, I'm changing. What inspires you to make music, though?
What's inspired me to make music? That's a good question, bro. I was writing stories. It's crazy. I was writing. As a little kid, I had an aunt, my Aunt Beverly. I would write like little stories to her and share them to her, and she would always tell me like, "Yo, these are good." And then I wrote a Christmas time. It was Christmas time in school, like elementary school, and I wrote a little jingle like Santa Claus is coming. It's crazy. I wrote a little jingle to it and switched some of the words into something like for us. And then after that, I just started writing stories, writing little music, writing raps here. And then started recording, and I came home. That was my first time in the studio, because I was recording on my garage before, but it wasn't sounding. So I came home, got in a studio, and then I fell in love, man. I really fell in love with just the process, just seeing I'll record, I'll come out, I see my engineer tweaking this, tweaking that, and then it'll go from me sounding like this to sounding like that, and then he'll fix a word where I didn't even have to go back in and record. Like, I'm just like, bro,
amazing.
What?
Yeah, mind blowing.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't realize how much like that shit's really
Yeah.
teamwork.
Yo, they're slowing down. Like, he'll go in and a word I said too fast, he'll slow it down like a little bit so that I'm like,
that's
what?
elite. Studio engineers are elite, bro. They can change people. Low key, they can make an artist. Like,
they can make us like like I said, most of these artists out here that just got good beats, it's their engineers and they're not giving them enough credit. So
100%.
That's great. So they're going into lyrics. They can go into a lyric and really just slow down.
All right. So let's say you do one take, right? You do one take, a whole verse. You go back, you do a whole nother take, like the same verse. They could go in and piece, like literally piece together those two verses in different parts.
Surgery.
Slow down, speed up parts, like really doing surgery. Really, honestly, make your voice deeper here, make it higher here, change the pitch, how you came in on the.
I've seen it.
Yo, it's crazy.
I've seen it. Some trash artists, all of a sudden they put it down here. The first take, you're like garbage. The engineer tweaks it up, puts it back out. You're like, what? He sound like A Boogie. Like
let's say, and some bro, it was one time I was recording. I was sick. I recorded a verse. I was sick. My voice raspy. I recorded a verse. I went to sleep. Fell asleep while he was mixing and mastering. Woke up. I didn't even notice it was my song.
That's OD. That is
like,
OD.
who is this?
Yeah, that's tough. Who's that? They're like, bro, that's you.
That's me. Yeah, he's like, bro, that's you.
I take it.
But I was like, bro, I know my voice sounded like, thank you. Like I said, thank you, bro. It's me. I'm writing. I'm recording, but without them, without the team, hey man, this is a real process.
That's crazy.
I enjoy it.
I feel like that has a bigger impact for like singers, like real pop and R&B singers. That's probably they probably really put surgery on. That's like crazy.
Boy, what? That's scary to perform.
Like the hymns and stuff, like them really dragging, like that's
in the background, like the Travis Scott, so you hear the background and all that, and they'll take an ad lib and make it.
I'm so mad he just gave Travis Scott a shout out on this podcast. That's my least favorite artist. That's my least favorite. He's Talon Short one again. I hate Travis Scott. I don't see.
He's a producer. He's a producer.
He just learned how to make it.
He's not. I wouldn't count him as a rapper. He's a producer.
He's an artist. He's an artist.
He's an artist.
I'm not gonna say he's a rapper.
Oh man, I'm a hater.
Producer.
But he is an artist, bro. His samples, Corey. Come on.
I'm a hater. I'm a hater. I'm a hater.
Yo, but you have to realize his samples. Yo, like when he did the Astro World sample, that is a little girl on a news ad from like 1995.
I hate him.
And the little girl was like, "You want to go to Astro World?" Like that's crazy.
Wasn't his idea.
I mean, how crazy he is, it might be his idea. He's crazy.
Was.
He's literally
got the McDonald's meal. And,
he's a terrible rapper though. He's not a rapper.
His rapping. He was better when it was back in when he was first coming up because he was
rodeo
focused on rapping. Yeah. Now it's more. I guess he's more experimental with the sounds and more trying to get sounds in.
Don't worry, Corey hates every new rapper.
I know. I understand that.
Travis
it's a lot.
Oh my god.
It's different, bro. It's not.
It's either you love him or hate him.
Now
he's not in the.
Like they said, I was just talking to somebody, bro. There's no such thing as R&B anymore. It's like all just almost one genre. Yeah.
R&B.
Singing. Rappers are really, unless you have a true R&B artist.
Because rappers are just singing now.
And even Chris Brown is rapping.
Chris Brown is rapping. He's a good rapper. I like Chris Brown.
He's a great rapper. He's a great rapper. I love when Chris Brown raps.
He just sings for the ladies.
You barely
I respect
have R&B anymore. You barely have. It's like just all one genre now. So you really got to just get in.
Wow.
Get in where you fit in. It's
so who do you think's like a rapper right now then?
A rapper?
Oh no, sorry. R&B artist. Who would be
R&B artist?
Bryson Tiller, maybe.
No, that's Trap
Bryson,
Soul. He
that's
changed
Trap
that
Soul.
whole.
Yeah.
But that's like the
He
closest
changed
I
the
can,
game and
I
then
guess.
ruined his. It was crazy. I never seen something like that. He changed the game and then disappeared.
It was management. His managers didn't. His managers didn't want him on the radio and everything like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like so that goes from being like signed and stuff. Like his managers. Yo,
crazy.
listen. That's another person. I'm a huge Bryson fan, so really listen to his lyrics.
Album.
He'll say like he's putting it out there. He's like he tells you what happened with his manager. Even some of his interviews, like he went through a whole battle, sued them, whatever, for money, all that other stuff.
Gotta listen to it.
Yeah, but he said this album he just put out isn't. He's like, this is just an album I did on the side. His album that's coming out is a 3-part series, bro. He's like, he said he has an album right now. It's called like, I forgot what it's called, but he's like he's making it. It's only a feature album. Like he's like only a feature, so everybody just going out there and doing. Bro, you understand how goated Bryson Tiller is?
He's a weird dude, bro.
His only feature he's ever had on a song is fucking Drake.
Exactly.
He's a weird guy, bro.
That was
like
crazy.
we went to his show, Gene, because Gene's the biggest Bryson fan. I love Bryson. I'm probably number 2, number 3. I love Bryson as well. But we went to a show and like even him performing, he was like weird to watch. Like he had the smoke covering his hat low.
Listen to his
like
interview.
He wanted to go low key.
No, he explained it. He explained it. Yo, listen to a couple of his interviews. He's really like I was nervous to get on stage. Like that's never been me. He's like people would complain that concerts were too short because he was dealing with so many health issues. Like mental health issues and he's like, I never wanted to be like famous. I've always wanted to make music. I never wanted to be famous. Yo, he says it. He's like, what does he say in one of the songs? He goes,
turn it into a business, bro. He goes from fun to business.
Exactly.
And that's what I promised myself. I promised myself, as soon as it starts to feel like business, bro, I'm out of here, man. I actually have fun making this craft. I enjoy this craft. This is a talent that was given to me from like God above, man. Like, y'all are not gonna sit here and try to control and critique every little thing. Nah, I'm gonna do this.
Then it's not fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. I'm having fun doing this. So if they try to take the fun out of it, and that's probably what happened to him. They took the fun out of it. It all got business. Friends got jealous. Management started all that and that, and then you don't even want to make music no more, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even have fun making. You don't even have fun going to the studio no more. And it's crazy.
That's
crazy. So I understand them. I understand. But I'll say
I don't have that issue. Because some of the dudes what Bryson did is actually extremely tough though. He blew up fast.
His first album,
and like
not even first song. He dropped "Don't" and life changed,
bro. Life changed. So in one of his interviews, he talks about "Don't," and he's like, "Don't." It was my least favorite song on the album. Everybody's least favorite song. He said he uploaded to SoundCloud. People hated it. And then, he's like, one of his boys was cool. Oh. Hey, now. Hold up. I'm good?
Yeah.
When Bryson said,
it got windy out there. Huh?
Bryson said, let them tune in. Let them tune in for the interview themselves. My fault. Let's switch gears. So how's the Florida music scene? Y'all don't really have it. What is your music scene? Y'all had, what was it?
Yeah,
Kodak, Uncle Luke? What was it?
Yeah,
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black
yeah,
and
Uncle Luke was stuff. We had Trick Daddy.
Yeah, y'all had that real nasty.
We got the old, we had the old twerking music. Had the I don't even had the moms twerking and the old boys wilding. We had that music. And
for real though.
I guess you could claim Kodak, bro, was the next. And I hate if I'm missing somebody. If I'm missing anybody, then all respect to them. But
I guess who else? Who passed away? Who got shot? Isn't he from Florida? Tekashi.
Triple X.
He's from Florida.
That music. All right. So this is how I feel about that type of music.
People love him after he passed.
Yeah, that too. But then he spoke it into existence, bro. Like he made all this sad music and all. I feel like when you speak like that, bro, it's gonna happen. happen.
You
Like,
speak
it's
into existence.
bound to happen. Yeah, you speak
100%.
into existence. The power of the tongue is crazy, bro. So all respect to him. R.I.P. Rest in peace. But that type of music I just can't get into for myself, I'll say, because I don't want to hear about. I feel like I'm gonna bring that energy onto me, and I don't want that. I don't want that. And I feel
He
like
was
that's
bumping
what
that in the
it is.
locker room, Corey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he made
love
some
them.
crazy.
we played football, so we was listening to like the screamo like that.
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
But like that's about it. That's the only time I was really like bump. I wasn't like in class.
I'm not gonna lie. He had, I forget what song. I definitely heard a song. I forget what song it was, but he definitely had some good songs. He definitely had good music. And his scene, he came down here. Definitely made a good scene for the time he was here, man. So respect.
How do you think you
that.
fit the scene? Like I feel like your
I don't even
music
think
is
I fit
different.
the scene, bro.
Yeah, you're
I
not
don't.
even.
Yeah, I peeped that early though. Like,
Yeah, you
this
belong
Florida
up here.
scene is. Yeah, I belong somewhere
belong.
else. We actually.
You do?
It's crazy. It's crazy. We put our one of my first early songs. We put it on the playlist down here. Didn't really get any love. Whatever, cool. I wasn't like keep pushing. It was early. Yo, we took it. We gave it to Yes Jules at the time. I'll say about that was probably around 2017, 2018. Sent it to Yes Jules. Yo, one of the top songs on her playlist. Like, everybody else loved it. It's just
What song is that? Let them tune in. What song was that?
And what song was that? Do Not Disturb. It's on the first album. Yeah, it's on the first album, The Perfect Storm. I think it's a bonus or near the bonus. One of the two. But we definitely, that song blew up so quick everywhere else. We were like, yeah, we got to put this on the album. We have to, because they loved it. I don't know why Florida didn't love it, but it's no disrespect to Florida, bro. It's different. It's different now. It's really, it's different down here, man.
Bro, like you took the words out of my mouth, bro. I went down there for
it's different down here.
It's so different. It's so different.
It's like,
are you originally from there?
Yeah, Miami, Florida, man. Born and raised, like, there all my life. I don't even think I left the country. Probably left the country once. Been in Miami, Florida. Been in Miami, Florida all my life, man. So it's a culture that is like, it's a mix of so many cultures. I'll say that. It's a mix up of so many cultures. You have the Spanish.
You know Spanish?
Nah. I'm trying to learn. My girlfriend won't teach me, bro. My girlfriend won't teach me.
That's crazy.
Once I make listen, y'all know when I know Spanish. I'm making me a Spanish track. I told myself that off rip.
I love it.
All the Spanish people in Miami, like in the Cubans and shit.
Yo,
you better know a little bit of Spanish.
Yo, of course you know your little bit. You un poquito, you know. You just.
That's all he said. He be thinking he lit.
Yeah,
he be thinking he lit.
Yeah, you gotta get the little and it catch them off guard. It's like, ooh, I bet you know, you can't talk fast on that. So it's like. But you got so many. You got Haitians, Jamaicans. It's like a melting pot almost.
Yeah.
Literally, it's like an island.
100%.
And we're surrounded by so many other islands, and it's just they all mix into one, bro. And you got Little Havana. They got a city down here, Little Havana. You got Little Haiti. You got it's wild. And then you go out west, and you got the I don't want to say you got the Caucasian people. You got the uppity upper class, like. It's a mix, but it's literally you could go one block and you're in the hood. Go next block, big houses, big condos. You go downtown, you see a rapper one day, like just driving around. It's really it's a different scene down here, bro. And everything is so, I wouldn't say close together, but like I've been to Georgia and they say like something is 10 miles away or 5 miles away, and you're really driving. You're driving 5 miles. Down here, 5 miles is like you're going around the corner. Like you right there. It's literally up the street.
I mean, that's like they be complaining. I drive like 45 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's quick.
That's normal for y'all. See, for us, that's far.
Yeah.
That's too far.
That's far for me. That's far for me.
It's like, nah.
I got a game plan my whole day around that.
Yeah, like that's a trip, bro. I gotta see how I'm getting there, when I'm getting back. Like,
honestly.
Yo, bro, but what big tell us about your music. We talked about a couple different initiatives in the hip hop culture. What's the deal with your music? I know you got some big things. You said it earlier. I had to cut you off, but come on. Tell us about the
It'll cut me
sauce.
off.
Tell us about BET, Revolt, all that good stuff.
All right.
You mentioned
So
Yes
we were
Jules.
getting to
Yes
the,
Jules is huge
yeah, we were
influencer
getting
right
to all
now.
that.
Like,
Yes
come on, tell
Jules
us the
was
sauce.
a huge impact down here. So let's start with the Yes Jules. That was first. So it's crazy. We used to go to her shows. I forgot what they were called, bro. Literally back in the day when she was first like coming up, not even where she is now. So we would go to her shows and watch, and so we'll send her songs for her playlist, and then that one song, like I said, that one song, Do Not Disturb, hit her playlist and just took off, bro. It took off crazy over like in other states, and that was how I got the recognition, I guess, in other states. And then I had my homeboys from Pennsylvania, actually. I met some boys from Pennsylvania and got mad close, like those my dudes. And they took one of my songs, the Do What I Want song. They were the ones that inspired, like, they were like, bro, you gotta find that one thing. Like, your music's good, but find that one thing where it just sets you apart. And then I recorded that, and they were like, yeah, this is it. And then they played that everywhere they went in Pennsylvania. I could probably go to Pennsylvania and sell out a small venue. And I wish I was exaggerating, but definitely could possibly go to Pennsylvania and sell out a small venue just from them alone pushing that one song, bro. Gave me a crazy fan base in Pennsylvania. And then I met my management team. You got Floyd, you got Josh, you got my friend Dolo, and then all of them, just the connections they have, the connections they know. You got the BT Jams, man. You wake up, you get an email that your song is gonna be on BT Jams, and it's just like, so what? Like me, and I'm able to tell my mom, tell my sister, everybody tune in, tell my pops tune in, BT Jams, and yeah. And after that, they played that. It actually made the freshman. It made the freshman list. It made the list, and they played it for a few weeks actually. And after that, we made Revolt TV. And that's when I was like, all right, bet, like it's something like we're doing something right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going in the direction we're going. Let's keep recording videos. Let's keep doing podcasts. Let's keep getting the name out there. Let's keep getting a bigger fan base, because I feel like my music is great. It's just enough ears haven't heard it yet. Like I feel like once people hear it, it's like, oh, all right, but why haven't we been listening to him? Why haven't we paid attention to him? Why haven't this and that? So I feel the music's there, the work ethic is there. It's just when people hear it, they'll realize. And then we got a deal, something coming up in the works. It's in the works, so I can't go too in depth, but yeah, once that comes through, then
what's it got to do? What's the deal with it though? Come on, you gotta give us one little. Come on, it's for the snippet, baby.
It's a label, man. A big label that everybody I grew up looking up to. Everybody grew up looking up to. A lot of people grew up looking up to it. So just know it'll be crazy. Once it happens, once it goes down, I can't wait. I really can't wait. I can't wait till I post the pic and everybody's like, wow, like, damn, that's because we really grew up, and it's crazy. That's how me and my homeboys made the connection to getting in the studio. Like, we both looked up to these artists, looked up to what this label was doing and how they came up and came about, and then for them to want to work with us, want to sign with us, and it's crazy, bro.
Let's cut him off before he slips.
I'm waiting for him to slip. You see him like,
look, I was like,
what artist did you look up to?
Look, I'm over here on my phone like, oh, we found it.
I almost slipped up. If y'all go back in the interview, okay, but yeah, just know.
I'll find it.
Now we're gonna piece some stuff together.
Just piece it together. Sure. It's there. It's definitely there.
What's your biggest song?
Man, so my biggest song, that's a good question. Lemonade. It's either Lemonade or Feeling Good. I'm not sure if you all have heard those.
Lemonade.
Yeah, Lemonade is definitely, so I'll say Lemonade. See, everybody's heard Lemonade. It was just the vibe of Lemonade, the timing of Lemonade, the way my life was going during Lemonade it just fit that song perfectly, man. And the video went perfectly along with it, and Lemonade took off. That was the one that made BET and Revolt, and everybody loved it. Parents loved it. Kids, like, everybody loved that song. That song I love that song. I love that song for a good minute. I'm tired of listening to it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When people play it, people
It's
come up
probably
to me like,
numb
"Yo,
to
you
your
made
ears.
lemonade." Yeah, like people are like, "Yo, you made it." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, that's me."
Yeah, but that's how you like blow up though. Like that first song that's
Exactly,
easy
right?
for everyone's ears.
Exactly.
That's the song you need out there.
Like Bryson said he didn't like Don't, but that was the one that everybody loves. So you run with it. It's like, I bet, hey, we gotta make a video to it. Let's push it now. Like whatever now. So like we said, we're gonna take everything to the best degree, to the top degree, and we're gonna push it. We're gonna work, man. That's one thing about us. 360 management. We're trying to build a label, so it's all in the works. It's all in the works.
No, 100%. So what's your favorite song? And don't say Lemonade.
No, not Lemonade. No. Let me think on that one. I wish I could. Let me see. Let me look real quick. Let's see what I got, because it might be something I haven't even released yet. I'll probably send it y'all. Send to the email.
Bet. And watch when I release it.
Go, yo. That's the other thing. I can't send my friends music no more, bro.
Still, you
trying to leak all my music.
Quick.
They'll be driving to my music and think I don't peep what's playing. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I did not drop that.
I'll upload it on YouTube for the YouTube money. I don't care.
My
exclusive.
Favorite song that I have dropped. I'll say it's Gone Do off the album Mood Swings. It was the intro on Mood Swings, and I just say I don't usually put a second verse on my music, because nowadays we think this is the way we take our approach to music. The label, we take that the attention span these days. They don't want to hear the stretched out song anymore. The 4 minute, 3 minutes. They don't want to hear that anymore. They just want good beat, good lyrics, good hook, boom. And now also leave them wanting more. That's how I feel as well too. Like they hear that first song, they hear like, oh, he's good, but why you would need more. So you'll go to the second song, you'll go to the third song.
Yeah.
And I'll probably give you one full song. But Gone Do, I actually opened the album with 2 verses on that song, and that was the first time I ever did that. And that song really just, when they say a beat speaks to you, that's really what that beat did for me. And then I caught that vibe, and it was just boom, boom, boom. And then sometimes I don't even get a chance to write my lyrics down. Like, I don't want to say I freestyle, because I feel like freestyling is a different form of art, but I'll be in the studio, I have a few lines written, and then I'll just be able to go off of that and just cut and chop and keep going like that. So that was one of those times where I really just caught that type of vibe, and it came out like one of my favorite songs. Actually, my favorite song. I love that song.
So do you punch in the studio? You just go. If you make a mistake, then you punch back in? Is that your way of...
Yeah. So
I like that.
I'll write, the way I write, I don't even write full songs no more. Now I'll have my notes. I'll just have lines, punchline, just a whole bunch of punchlines. And I'll take a punchline to start a song, and then I just go. I take that one punchline, like one intro line, and I learned that. Shout out to my English teachers saying that you got to catch them with that first line. If you don't catch them with that first line, they're not gonna want to hear anything else. So it's like I take that first line serious, and then from there, I'll punch, or I'll just make that first line a hook, turn into a hook or something like that, and then I'll go. But that's the process that I've tried to pick up, because I went to a real studio, and they were saying that when you're booking that time, you have so much time to make so many songs. So I had to learn how to really adjust and just start recording with that process, which I'm getting. It becomes easy when you start doing it. It really, you surprise yourself. Like I said,
that's impressive. I could never punch in.
See, you say that, and I'm telling you, bro, you get in there and you got that beat coming, and you feel it, bro, and it's really just the words start coming to you. It's crazy.
No,
it's really crazy. And then the engineer could seriously take something you said at the end of a song and put it here, and now it's like flowing. Like it's a process, man. And you really gotta enjoy it. Like I remember There's a studio session I went to with one of my homeboys. Like, we was down there. We had an engineer. We had everything. I actually messed up. I was freestyling. I messed up what I said. This engineer producer took what I said, sampled it, and put it over the beat. So my voice, my messed up line is going over this beat, sampled now, and I'm rapping over it. That was the craziest thing.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? I was like, wait, hold on, bro. That's me? And he made it sound like so, yeah, it was like one of them traits. Like I said, the producers, the engineers, being in the studio with the right people will get you a masterpiece, man. And I can't wait till we get on that big level and have all them big people around with all the ears, the sounds, and all that, bro. Because who knows? Who knows where you could take it? Who knows where you could take it?
Where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter. I'm pretty sure it's Goodfella Uno, Goodfella_Uno on Twitter. And the same thing on Instagram, Goodfella_Uno. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't have, well, I might have a Facebook, but I don't even really control it. Like I said, shout out to management.
Oh, you got the management running his social media profiles.
Bro. Shout out to management. Shout out to management for real. I be on there, but all the business, all that stuff, like I really, man, I don't really care for it. Like I said, once it feels like I'm business, I feel like I take the fun out of it. I'll handle it on my end, like controlling what I have to control. If everything is in order, like getting stuff in order, I'll do that if I have to. But for the most part, man, I just want to make music. I really just want to make music.
Yeah, when you blow up, you got to make sure when you blow up that when you at MSG, don't forget us.
Hey, listen, y'all the second podcast that I've done, and the fact that we could really just sit here and have a convo, man, that's real. That's we really just here talking, and I appreciate that. Just know that, like, that don't usually happen. I don't even like interviews. Y'all can ask anybody around me. I don't like to talk to new people.
What?
I don't like new people being around.
You're comfortable, though. You're chilling.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like we've been boys forever.
Because y'all cool. Y'all cool people. Y'all not coming at me with no beat. Like, y'all cool people. So I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Nah, I appreciate you saying that.
Because I know it's kind of conversation.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anything else? Just to kind of wrap.
Whoa! I got a question.
My fault. I wasn't rushing them.
Like, whoa, nah. What's the best way to reach you if I wanted to do a feature with you? For anybody listening.
Shoot, what's the email? Matter of fact, y'all gonna have to. Is this email the email that y'all sent me? Is that's both of you all? Is that like that you guys email?
Yeah, that's straight. That's straight.
How about that?
Yeah. Straight. All right, I'm gonna send a number to that email. I'm gonna give you direct contact with me. You don't even gotta go through management. Just come straight to me, and then we can work on that, bro.
Yo, y'all are listening to some business deals right now.
Yeah, I had to get that in on the podcast. I could have waited to off air. I just wanted y'all to know. I still got some music in there.
You come straight to me. I'll email it. I'll give my number personally to y'all, and then we can do that, bro. Trust me.
Appreciate you. No, seriously. Thank you for being on the podcast. You resemble exactly what Passion Changes Everything means. And I'm going to need you to make it so that I can get into Miami clubs. You feel me? Because I'm not paying for no bottles.
Wait, quick question. Where y'all boys from?
New York. I'm from Syracuse.
New York.
Let's go Cuse today too, baby.
Yeah, New York. I'm from Long Island.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I respect New York, bro. I respect New York. That's love.
Let's go.
Love for real. I got to come up there, actually.
For sure.
Long Island. I'll meet you in Long Island.
I can't stay there too long. But I'll definitely come.
Shout out to American Beach.
I'm not a
American Beach.
For sure. Hey, thank you.
Y'all got to come down here. Like I said, we can show y'all. This culture. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
I will make it back.
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, listen. You can get lost in the city, but there's parts of the city also where you could calm down. Work on your trust me. I got y'all.
Say less.
I got y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Peace out.
Peace out, man. Much love.